Hi guys, it's Bob from HetteshWorld with another RV upgrade. Today we're going to be adding some treads to the steps due to this aluminum being really slick, and Barb's already taken one fall on her keister.
Hey, don't tell them that.
So what I'm doing to do is I bought these treads on Amazon. They're 10 by 35, so we have to cut them down to fit our aluminum stairs. So as you can see from this one, I cut this one down lengthwise, but I'm going to still cut the width. I'm going to cut the width out of here so it fits in here, and then I'm going to put some construction adhesive on them and hold them down with some clamps I got and stuff. So we're going to do one at a time. So we'll get back with you when we get her done.
And I would like to say thank you, Bob. Thank you for preventing me from falling. We're Bob and Barb. We've lived by the rules all of our lives, but in 2020, we threw that rule book out the window. We sold our home and moved full-time into an RV with our cat Amelia, and from now on, we will be living life our way. Don't you want to come travel in our world? All right, so Bob is going to cut these. He's using a, what is it, a straight edge knife?
Yeah, I'm just using a piece of wood for the straight edge, but I'm going to cut them with a razor knife.
Yeah.
They cut pretty easy.
There's 5 steps altogether. We got it off Amazon. It had 5 pieces. It needs to be...
Our particular model is 23.5.
Width-wise.
Width-wise is going to be 8 inches. So I'm just taking a razor knife, gently going through here. I'm not cutting into the table or anything. Just cutting right alongside of it.
So you've cut it, and now you have to measure it and cut it again, right, to get it down?
We're going to cut the 8 inches.
Okay.
Use some board to back us up here. I want to come flush with the back of the step. Then when I get done with everything and it's all dried, all my construction adhesive is dry, I'm going to come back with some black silicone. I'm going to go around the edge so water can't
seal it up.
get underneath it.
Seal it up.
So we're going to take our razor knife, cut without cutting ourselves.
Yep. Cut away from yourself. Cut away from yourself. And voila.
Here's our step.
That looks nice. I really like it. I really like it a lot. I don't like that carpet that wraps around. I don't think that looks very good or is effective.
Yeah, one thing for sure, this is a lot easier to clean. This little adhesive strip that they put here, this abrasive strip, it catches every piece of lint, every piece of leaf, everything. Yeah. And then when you fold your steps up, it all falls into your home every time. So we're putting these down. These got abrasive little bumps on them, so they're going to keep Barb from slipping out of the trailer.
Hey.
All right, we're going to glue these down. We're going to use, make sure these things are free of dirt. I'm just using some liquid nail. So we're going to put a liberal amount on the step.
Goodbye, nasty old slippery step when you're wet.
So we're just going to put it on here, fold it over the front. Work it down.
Presto. We're not going to be clamping them, you said, because it makes them...
I was going to clamp them, but then when I clamp them, they kind of ooze and move around a little bit, so they're not going to move anywhere with that adhesive. It'll hold them. Now I'm going to come back, like I said, I'm going to take some black silicone, just put a little B across here to keep any water from intruding down behind them and stuff.
Okay.
From corroded. This is a wrap up on the step project, putting these treads on. It's a fairly simple project. Just measure, cut, glue them down. They do work very well. We've had several rainstorms since installation and they work fantastic. We've also have had quite a few people commend us on them and want to do it to their own rigs. Have you ever been tired of not knowing where your propane tanks sit? If you got a gauge on your rig, it might show a quarter, a half, 3/4, or like ours, it shows red and green. So when it's red, you're out. And we got 2 tanks, and they don't automatically switch over, but we run off one until it runs out, and then we switch them over. Well, we found this product online. It's called Mopeka, and they are magnetic sensors that go on bottom of your tanks, sort of like a sonic wave that goes up through the gas, and it gives you a percentage. They do have an app that comes with the product that you can Bluetooth into this up to 50 feet away, and it'll give you percentages. These sensors mount under the gas bottle, so if you don't have no room under the gas bottle, if it's not open under your rig and it sets flat, you'll have to use these little aluminum standoffs here that elevates the bottle so your sensors don't get crushed. We'll get started on the installation here.
And I will tell you that it was highly recommended by the Forest River Stone Facebook group.
Yes. Here's our propane bay. As you can see on the bottom of these, ours is flat. There's no opening on the bottom, so I will have to use those standoffs to elevate these a little bit so we don't hurt the sensors. This is the app. If you search LPG tank check by Mopeka, this app will come up. And we have 2 tanks on our rig. It shows you the level of the tank. It comes with a default name. I actually named ours Tank 1, Tank 2. But you can go in and you can set up notifications, so it'll warn you when you're getting low on a tank. But if you go into like tank, it'll show you the tank's information. It'll show you the rate at which it's constantly sending the signal on that amount that's in that tank. So pretty cool. Never have to run out of LP again. Pretty cool. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We're always doing updates on RVs, motorcycles, and camper updates. And we will like to bring these kind of installations to you guys.
So remember, we're HetteshWorld, so come travel
in our world.